Welcome back then, everyone, to a new session with SAP, and what we are going to touch upon today is a new segment which has been rolling and crying and yelling for probably the past almost 5 years, 3 to 5 years, especially in Europe. I think US has been a little bit laxed, but here we go with sustainability management in SAP. And when it comes to actually understanding the scope of that virtue and its meaning and purpose, then we can also here and now almost conclude that the commitment around the green economy and the green ecosystem is coming to stay, and by the next 10 years everything will be integrated as normal. So we'll spend at least 30 minutes on this session today, and if you are more, let's say, interested in other segments, right, policies, ethics and compliance, there are many details there too. Human rights is not that a big issue or a number here. Hangs together with human rights and European rights and upcoming US rights and regulations. We have some companies who have already made so-called taxonomy and ESG reporting software in the past, let's say, 3 years or so. But it's also quite complicated in terms of detailing levels and all that. So because if you're implementing ISO standards, here we have 14,001 to 5,000 series, there are 10, 20, probably 30 certifications or standards only in these topics right now, and probably more to come. So I thought that is an area where we need to spend a little bit more time, and SAP is committed to achieving net zero along our value chain in line with that 1.5 Celsius future in 2030, so that is in less than 5 years, 20 years earlier than originally targeted. So I think the actual goal is redefined or reset to 1.7, or let's say 1.8, under 2 degrees. 46% reduced e-waste, those global goals and missions. 80% reduced paper usage. 23% reduced water usage. View the SAP integrated report. Explore more resources. Sustainable development goals. Sustainability news. Get answers to your questions. Human rights reporting. Corporate social responsibility. Diversity and inclusion. empowering people to run at their best, driving innovation through diversity, leading by example. Health and well-being. This segment is actually so much concerning for our contracts and corporate and board handling or management, or what you call governance, that it is actually the MD of the company who is taking care of that in ERPDUO. So let's spin just check it out.
Faster to create a more sustainable world, to give our children a future. SAP, as a global leader in enterprise software, has the means and passion to act as an enabler and to lead by example. We're flipping the script on sustainability by developing solutions that put carbon footprint, waste reduction and transparency at the center of digital transformation.
Using the SAP Sustainability Control Tower, we will be able to make sustainable decisions across the entire company. It collects information like emissions, pay equality or diversity from the entire organization. So I can get the full picture of how financial, operational and sustainability performance are related. And based on that, make the right decisions.
One of our goals is to achieve net zero emissions across SAP's value chain by 2030. So we started to make our global corporate fleet carbon neutral by leveraging SAP e-mobility.
It's hard to lead the way if you don't know where you're going. With the SAP Sustainability Control Tower, we can move faster to a cleaner, more equitable future for all of us.
Got our newsletters. Yeah, I think we can be a bit more practical by just understanding their focus areas first. Now, many of you working weekly and monthly on contracts and all that have to actually fill out these measurements as well. So why not have a closer look at it? And these under topics. Actually, ethics and compliance at SAP. Okay, so that's their commitment here.
SAP is committed to winning the right way. We as a company know that the only way for us to grow sustainably and deliver on our promise to make the world run better and improve people's lives is by developing trust. We recognize that trust has to be earned from our customers, our partners, and our employees. The only way that we can do that is by doing business with integrity. I'm proud to work at a company that so strongly champions and invests in compliance and that supports employees in making the right decisions, even if it means walking away from business. We have high expectations of our conduct and the conduct of all entities within our ecosystem. As a business steward, the Office of Ethics and Compliance aims to protect SAP by educating and enabling our people and our ecosystem to ensure business is conducted compliantly in all of the markets in which we operate. Our global code, policies, procedures, comprehensive trainings and advisories provide clear guidance. Technology tools and AI allow us to monitor and analyze the effectiveness of our compliance management system so we can drive continual program enhancement. SAP's dedication to doing business the right way ensures we deliver business with integrity so that SAP may deliver on its promises to build long-term relationships with customers, partners, and employees.
EU's whistleblowing directive on retaliation policy and speaking out at SAP, and that we need to tolerate. Voices speaking out. Sustainability policies, codes and commitments. Yeah. Like I said, UN initiatives. Global Code of Ethics and Business Conduct for Employees. To that. Yeah. Concerns workplace business, library encryption, ecosystem, society. Contact with customers, contact with suppliers. Competitors and price fixing. Helping the world run better and improve people's lives, communication, human rights. There we go. Global Environmental Policy 6.1 from 23. Almost 2 years. And now by summer 25, August 25. So global environmental policy. Wastewater implies innovation, climate and energy. I think this section is quite good. How about you? SAP Company Car Policy, Global Data Protection and Privacy Policy, Code of Ethics, and yeah, I just wanted to mention that. No wonder we have one Nissan Leaf and Hyundai Ioniq in use. Global Anti-Discrimination Statement, document not found. Health, HSE and Wellbeing Commitment Statement. People's Agenda. Yeah, the Human Rights Commitment Statement of Luxembourg Declaration on Workplace Health Promotion, and ILO Declaration on Fundamental Principles and Rights at Works, and the UN SDG goals. Global Human Rights Commitment. See, so everything is not about databases and programming. Someone needs to have control over these responsibilities day in and day out. Internal global anti-discrimination policy and external global anti-discrimination statement. SAP's SAP and diversity. Supplier code of conduct, partner code of conduct for all of us. Environmental protection, implementation of human rights due diligence, which this is actually all about, and German supply chain due diligence, interesting, governance, risk and analysis and risks, priorities. Capacity building and training. Incident report with special security investigations. Person at SAP.com. Obviously, clever or intelligent people in SAP, they know what is right and wrong. Management boards. Okay, reach that to the bottom. Go to the HR commitment, partner code of conduct. Compliance with laws, rules, regulations and policies, business conduct, HR and labor standards, environment protection, compliance management system, responsibility for company resources, reporting concerns and raising questions. Partner also collaborating with SAP and are part of SAP partner program after having been both offered global or local partnership by SAP in any strategic business area for any customer. Nominated as a partner by SAP. Okay, so the term partner also includes employees of the partner. Employees of the partner. Third parties that deliver goods and services are not subject to this code conduct, but partner and employees are. Yeah. Integrity and sustainability constitute a cornerstone for the way in which SAP does business. SAP expects you as a partner to do business in the same manner. So that was law and rules and policies. There where we have anti-corruption laws. Very good actually, because there are so many billionaire companies out there who can just spend money and get things done. Offering, accepting business courtesies, bona fide business purpose, doesn't inappropriately influence or appear to influence any business decision, is given openly and transparently, and is not unlawful to or contrary to ethical business principles. Local business customs, antitrust and competition laws, price fixing and all that. Export laws, controversial weapons policy. Yeah, it makes me think more or less about US and Israel, actually, without being sarcastic or unjustful. Securities and insider trading laws, valid due diligence status, human rights and labor standards, safe and healthy workplace, freedom from modern slavery, child labor, working hours, rest, break, adequate living wages, human treatment, non-discrimination, freedom of association, confidential information, others material, copyright software